you guys in Baltic create an environment that is one where you are allowed to be vulnerable. You're allowed to say, I've not got a Scooby-Doo about that. And the people that sit within Baltic hold that space really nicely. So yeah, I had some messages with Mo and he was like, do you know about Baltic Ventures? I was like, hello. No, I don't. By the way, me doing that rolled eyes is not going to look good. But yeah, that's.
Baltic Ventures has a reputation across the country. We're both chartered accountants. We've never been in a startup before, so we have a huge amount to learn. And this seemed like the perfect place to do that.
Once we actually got to the point of having that product in hand, having actual pensions and transactions going through our platform, that was an amazing feeling, particularly given the pure volume of work that had gone in to get to that point.
One of the perspectives I always do try and give to the founders is don't lose your sense of self on that journey.
It's been challenging at times. All of the mentors and the people guiding us through the process at Baltic Ventures have asked us really detailed questions about what we're doing, about why we're doing it, and it's made us think.
There's certain founders who need a lot more, certain founders who need a lot less, some people who don't recognise their requirements, and you have to push a little bit harder. I've seen before now in startup founders, literally through a conversation, something's clicked and they come back in a totally different person, and then they're away to the races, and that's pretty magical.
When we were applying for it, we didn't think for a second that we would get in. The reason why we did was because we knew so much about our product. Well, we thought we knew so much about our product until Carl and David ripped us a new one. That was exciting, but at the same time it was like, oh my God, like how are we gonna do this if we don't even know our business and they probably know more about how much we don't know? And I remember leaving and I didn't say anything to my co-founder. I was just dead silent for the whole time. But before I left, he sort of said like, this is where we need to be, this is the right place to be.
I didn't have a one-on-one time with Carl and David, and I look back and think, thank God.
I was extremely lucky in Hetio. We had Carl and David as our mentors, and they challenged us, they pushed us. We had some stand-up rows about disagreements in certain things, but we wouldn't be where we are today if we hadn't had the coaching and the support, plus the mentoring.
People who are much further afield, even London, who work in different industries have said, we've heard what you do in Baltic Ventures, and that's really a lovely moment because I know that the work that Baltic Ventures is doing is getting recognised not just further afield but actually cross-sector as well.
When I got the email through from Baltic Ventures, we got the 30k ASA, I just broke down crying. I was like, oh my God, just the emotions I felt, nothing can compare to that. That was my happiest moment. That 30k will always mean more to me than the 250 grand that we're about to close.
I'm really grateful to that community of people who were on our cohort because I think we all became really close and we all learned lots from each other as well, and it was a very supportive community to be part of.